Hey there, beautiful souls. Just Intuitive Angel Healer here with your grounded guide to the spiritually awakened survivors of the toxic shadows. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Spoken Like an Angel, Enlightenment for Survivors, where my prophetic words are meant to help stimulate so you can raise your vibe and elevate. Thank you so much for being here today. Today is October 23rd, 2023. And this is another edition of Just Toxic Survivor Fam, Indigo Justice Files, Healing and Revealing Karmic Injustices, with yours truly, Just Intuitive Angel Healer, as your host. Today's episode is There's a Karmic Dad in Spirit that's helping you crack his case. Karmic justice is here, beautiful souls. So if you are new to my channel, definitely hit that like, share, and subscribe button so you can know when I put out new videos. And, I have a variety of one. You can definitely go check this one message. I just saw 111. That's all about keeping your thoughts high and bright. There is another episode of the Indigo Files. It's Your Dad is a Ghost in Spirit. Go check out this episode if this one resonates with that, because there's definitely a connection. My dad died when I was in spirit, or is in spirit, and he died when I was in 16. And so that, and I have a lot of other people close to me that have passed away in weird ways. And so that's what inspired this. This is all about helping out the victims of the toxic shadows. I believe we're all victims of the toxic shadows, and we all get trapped in the toxic shadows at one point. That's why I'm all about the survivors of the toxic shadows, and I have Dancing in the Toxic Shadows as my other podcast. Definitely go check out the rest of my stuff, but I'm going to get into this message for you guys. I've been a medium my whole life, but I didn't grow up in the correct environment to nurture my skills as a medium, as an empath, because my karmic family wanted me to be like them. And I've noticed if there's a yang, there's a yin. If there's a yin, there's a yang. The yin's the feminine, the yang is the masculine. They wanted me to be the yang. They wanted me to be a thief like everybody else, and I didn't pick up that habit. Like I kept running away from it. I look back in my whole life, and everything like I said no to, and that was out of own free will. And that's why I'm a survivor of the toxic shadows, because maybe we've all danced in the toxic shadows, but we don't live there. You understand? Definitely drop a heart in the comment section below if you understand about not living there but dancing in it. So this show is definitely meant for you. I'm going to start this out with a prayer, and then we're going to get into this message. Again, only take what resonates. You'll know if it's your story. Don't try to make it fit. And when you're talking to spirit, it's about who that thought that just comes without you thinking, and it's the person in spirit who pops into your head first. That's usually who it is in spirit who's trying to speak with you, if you're trying to figure that out. So, but definitely, I'm all about teaching and helping. So let me know below how you like it. So let's go ahead and close our eyes and bow our heads and say this little prayer quick. Dear Lord, thank you for this new day. Please speak your truth to our minds and fill our hearts with your peace. We seek your will and wisdom in all things. Please lead and guide us and deliver us from evil. May we be the reason someone smiles today, and may we serve you well. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen. And you can find this on hopeforthebrokenhearted.com. So, okay, let's get into this message. I heard the song Annie Up, get 'em, get 'em, get 'em, Annie Up, get 'em, get 'em, get 'em, get 'em. And that was like crazy, because if you're an 80s baby or Gen X, Zennials, you remember that song Annie Up. It's an old school song. And definitely in the scene, I heard drugs are obscene, and on the scene me flattering you, big boy. And then I heard Gabby, and then Gibby, like off of iCarly, Glibby, something about Monet, Sherby, Dana, Lena, Lancet, Lance, Joy, Big Frida, Delia, Mindy, Sarah, Joanna, Franny, Frankie. So just keep those in mind. Oh, and then we got Chrissy, Mina, Gina, Tony, John, and Sally. So Spirit's having me do this backwards. So I'm just rolling with it. But let me know how this message resonates, because this is definitely about, even though I sound silly in here, I'm being serious because he said drugs are obscene and on the scene. I'm going to go ahead and give a trigger warning. Some of these messages are a little triggering, especially if you did have a friend that passed away from, like, say an overdose in the drug game, or they were shot. I feel like somebody was definitely murdered here. So my condolences to you. I know how it feels. But definitely let me know if these names, Big Frida, I kept getting this like trans man's that was part of it. I don't know. Yeah. So Big Boy, and that definitely goes with Outkast. So I'm getting Big Boy is the other person of the singer of Outkast. So you might have listened to the songs Outkast. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize 100 times. I'm hearing Joni, Tony, Marco, Frank, Donnie. These are people that are in spirit. Like, I think they were caught up in gangs or something and they passed away because of foolishness and violence. So that's why they're playing that song right now. So it's kind of fun because I have this message that I had to write down, because when these start popping in, it's too much. Like, I have to just hurry up and write it down. But it's fun because they're popping in as I'm saying this message. So you get a little added bonus here, 740 as I say that. Let me know how this is resonating, beautiful souls. I love to know whose messages or whose loved ones in spirit I'm talking to, or that are trying to get you this message. So first and foremost, though, stop giving the universe a list of terms and conditions that you refuse to follow yourself. So that's somebody's like parent, or somebody who is being a parent to you. Stop expecting more from others than you can humanly do for yourself. So it's about, maybe you want this to all be over. Maybe you want justice already, and you're wondering why justice is so slow, but excuse me. Well, I love spiritual warfare. He just had me like, that was great. Spilt my water everywhere. Somebody definitely like is spewing. I feel like they're spewing bad thoughts. That's because I just spewed my water everywhere. So take it how it resonates. But this is definitely like you're afraid of a karmic spewing everything, but you can hurt them more with the truth, is what I'm hearing. Like, than they could ever with all the made up stuff that they're making up, because God's not going to let it happen. I'm hearing. So you need to just be patient with the process. And when you start feeling like that, that's what I'm hearing, is that you just need to go take a break from it or do something else that doesn't consist of that subject. Because if God said justice is going to be served, it's going to be served. That's the patience. That's why most people can't, they call it the goody two shoes side. I'm hearing you're a goody two shoes if you believe in God and you do the right thing. But that's not true, because that's what the karmics are saying. But ultimately, you are looking for longevity, not instant. So that's why it's not coming instantly. And you're cleaning up karmic lessons, and they don't like that because they don't want to change. And things have to change. So you're implementing that change. So keep applying the pressure. Applying the pressure. I keep hearing that. All right. So attention to the details. So the details. I keep hearing attention to the details. So if God's showing you something, it doesn't matter if every human around you is saying that's not possible. I saw 1020 as I said that. It's being shown to you. You are the chosen one. You are the indigo child. Especially if you're an indigo child, you're probably tuned into this because we're all about making the wrongs right, especially from the karmics, because these karmics have been doing this for many, many past lives, not just this one. That's why they're so good at it. And they've been taking notes and they've been sending in people to take notes. So it goes, they need you to look past just what you're going through right here and imagine this on it's hard, but look at it on a bigger scale. This has been happening for centuries. You are standing in your power this time. Keep doing it. Keep applying the pressure. This is the time to ruffle the feathers. You've ruffled the feathers before and nobody listened to you, but now you need to listen to God. And when you speak your truth, that's how you ruffle the feathers, not going around getting in the ego game with them is what I'm hearing. Proof's in the pudding. I keep hearing that. So facts are facts. No, and that's the thing about the truth is you can twist it as much as you want. At the end of the day, the truth is the truth and a lie is a lie. Let me know if that, because somebody needed to hear that, because the devil's trying to get in your head really hard right now because they're running out of ideas. Because the devil's only as powerful as the energy that you give him. This is your energy that the devil's taking from you, I'm hearing. So I'm hearing the details are being revealed in divine timing. Don't rush. Don't rush. It's in God's timing. It's in divine timing. God likes, he likes to keep the enemies in suspense. So don't give them the playbook because he likes to throw surprise parties, I'm hearing. He's all about the surprise. Surprise! The unexpected. So if you are starting to be a believer, and I know the spiritual walk is hard, but if you're being a believer, hit that like, share, and subscribe button because this is Indigo Justice Files. We're all about getting justice in divine timing, not in human timing, divine timing. But I promise you, your work is not in vain. If you are out here speaking up your truth, you're closing in the box littler and littler on these people. Eventually they are going to go somewhere else off of your timeline because they're shut out of your energy. They're going to be, or they're in the process. It's like you're the last thing that's holding them on to your energy by thinking of them, by talking about them. 1313, as I said, that's a death, a metaphorical death of let it go, let it be. I'm hearing the song from the Beatles, Let It Be. Let it be. It's all gonna, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Don't rush. Panoramic view. Something about Costa Rica. So I don't know if you went on vacation or you're about to go on vacation, but it's about taking a panoramic view. That's where it's like how you look at the sun and it goes in little sections. It's like if you're looking at the Grand Canyon and then you just take little 6-second clips of the Grand Canyon and then you put them all together. That's what a panoramic view is. So you need to start having that instead of horizontal view because you're missing out. Like, say if you were looking at the Grand Canyon, you wouldn't see the magnificence of it if you were looking at a horizontal view or a diagonal view, because you would only have like the up and down. You wouldn't have the side to side. So you need the panoramic view. You need the whole view of everything. You need all the facts is what I'm hearing too. Bon voyage. So yeah, somebody's definitely going on some kind of trip to Costa Rica, or you did go with this person in spirit. Keister the Meester, Melanie Block, And then I heard Melanie Baylock, Cinder and Pretender, Jiminy Crickets, and Christmas. So I don't know if you're a Disney fan, if you had, I feel like you had a murdered, passed over loved one who really loved Christmas and the movie Pinocchio. And also, these people are Pinocchio. They're telling a lot of lies. I'm also getting a download right now about if you're getting these text messages that say, click here, you have a package at the store or whatever, start reporting those. There's a little button. If you click on the little I button, you can report those. And it's going to start linking back to who's doing this, because they're trying to steal your information. They're waiting for you to slip up and actually click on that link or respond to it. And they're inundating you right now with a lot of people around you. So there's some people that are getting gang stalked right now, I'm hearing. And this is important because, sometimes people don't take it seriously because narcissists are really good. But know that these narcissists are doing things in the background. And it's really important to listen, stop shaming victims. We're also in Domestic Violence Month, October, and it's about listening to victims. I know we can be very ungrounded when we're upset, but it's because we want the truth to be told. And that's what I'm hearing, is the truth going to be told, but you have to stay grounded during all of this. Do not participate in the ego of these karmics. I heard Mule Shoe Meetup. That's in New Mexico. So I feel like these people have been meeting up in Mule Shoe. And it says planning a death or a murder. And that's like why I decided to do an Indigo Files, because I have other ones, like I have just channeled messages, but this is like specifically, they were either all meeting up in Muleshoe, New Mexico. So this is for like that dad in spirit that came to me. And so he passed away, he says, in 96. But this could have been happening like 94 to 96, somewhere in there. But they were going to Muleshoe and meeting. This is where they were planning his death. And his death, he's saying, they lied and said it was a heart attack, but it was more of he was at a hotel partying with them and they slipped something in his drugs and that made him have a heart attack. And since he's known to do drugs and drink, everybody just wiped it off to, yeah, well, we knew that was going to happen anyways. Now, that would be all fine and dandy if that's how it happened, but it's kind of like how my friend Samantha passed away. The morning she passed away, that her toxicology said no drugs in her system. So that guy just murdered her without any, because he wanted more drugs and she couldn't supply him, I guess. I don't know what happened exactly, but, he sat there for 6 hours with my friend. And then, he didn't even get convicted. He pulled some kind of insanity card, and he's in Joliet prison right now, and he has been sitting there for, this happened in 2012. I don't think he got convicted until like 5 years later, guys. Like, this is how slow the justice system is sometimes, but that's an example of people will get justice, but you have to pick the energy that you're going to put into, and you have to keep putting into God and not fall into that temptation. I keep hearing a lot about the story of Job and the bet the devil had with God, because Job was God's biggest follower, but he had this bet to try to ruin his faith. That's what they're trying to do to you right now, because everything's going to be gravy. Not for them, but for you, yes. I'm hearing coalition brigade. So it was like a secret society or secret members, secret family members, secret. These people went to like participated in church and everyday like normal activities, okay? But when they were saying, honey, I'm going to go play golf with the boys, they weren't going. If they were saying they were going to play pool, or they're just going to go have breakfast with their long lost cousin. No, they were meeting up to plan a murder. this man's murder specifically, but there's a few groups of spirit here that this has happened to. So this man is like the leader of it, but let me know who this is that I'm talking to, because it's not just one person. There's at least 5 other men here that this happened to, and they're all in their middle age, like 40s. And I'm hearing Texas, Georgia, Oklahoma, Utah. So those are some places. Tennessee, I'm hearing. I'm hearing Chauncey and Monty, Once in a Lifetime, Renee, and then I kept hearing the song Don't Look Back, There's a Monkey on Your Back. Get the monkey off your back. So Renee had some part of this. And she's been holding secrets because this is like 96, so this is like 24 years ago. I heard Blackjack, and it was an 8. Yeah, something about Blackjack. I don't know. Jack Black, I'm hearing too. Full Steam Ahead, Drop Dead Fred. That was a movie in the 80s. And there's something your friend had something to do. There's someone you grew up with in the 80s, imaginary friends when you were kids. This was your bestie, but no more. They want you to know they sold their soul to the devil. The devil went down to Georgia. That song came. The devil went down to Georgia. And he said, "You're pretty good, old son, but let me show you how it's done." And then Johnny in the Mountain, run, boy, run. Do, 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 do. The devil's in the house in the rising sun. That's significant to somebody. Somebody used to listen to that song a lot, but the devil got defeated at the end of that song. I heard recently this person just went down to Macomb, Georgia. Okay. And then something about devour power. I know that's on a YouTube. That's a YouTube channel, and they're in like Queens. I feel like Manhattan. They're in like New York area and the city, and because they go to these places where they have like the best tacos and stuff. But I'm getting Dominican Republic too. So these all have keys. So let me know, like, this is for somebody who's working on getting justice or they need these keys. So let me know how these resonate. I heard proof is in the pudding again. Jackie, Night Flyer, and then details again. So something about that channel, wherever they're from, spirit talks to you in ways that it's not always direct. So you have to that's why you got to have the panoramic view, is what I'm hearing. You got to look at things in a panoramic view. Okay, I heard Chrissy, Mina, Gina, Tony, Sally, Ruben, Dominic, Talia, and Sandy. So definitely let me know if this is yours, because this is definitely spirit wanting me to get this message out. And I'm going to finish it up with this message that spirit has right here in the cards. And again, just let me know, because this is all about helping you get karmic justice and putting hope into your day, to know that even though there's a lot of delays, things are going to go your way. I'm a poet and didn't even know it. I think it's funny when spirit gets me on a rhyming kick. It just cracks me up. So, okay, a few things I need spirit wants me to tell you right now is that luck is on your side. You need to rest right now. You need to rest your mind, take care of your heart, sit in your truth, but wear your freedom, because you are loved, you are nurtured, and you are cared for. And you need to release those negative thoughts that are telling you otherwise. because ultimately this is consisting of a narcissist, and I would say it's a middle-aged narcissist of, say, 40, 50 years old, could even be 30s, even 20s. Like, it's a young at heart, but this person came in acting like they were romantic and they were your knight in shining armor, but really they had a scarcity mindset, and they don't believe in God. They don't believe in a higher power, and that's why they're always going to be stuck in this lower vibration until they turn around and actually connect to their heart center. I'm hearing these thieves took off like a thief and a joker in the night. I'm hearing that song, Joker and the Thief in the Night. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so whoever these 3, 4, there's at least 5 people that were thieves or a part of this man's demise. And I'm hearing they're all under judgment. They're all in darkness now, and they're all like not even coming out of their house. Somebody is an air sign that's a part of this. Somebody's a fire sign. I'm definitely getting heavy air sign. The victim was a water sign. So that's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And I feel like the air sign is the one that attacked, was the one that actually did it. He could have had air though, and I feel like water. So water and air energy. I feel like this is personal too. So the victim, however they said they passed away, they didn't pass away that way because this was personal. This guy went through heavy links to like cover up stuff, but unfortunately some details got leaked and the darkness is kind of laughing because they're saying, did you think you were going to get away with it, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing, don't let the devil plant the seeds of scarcity into your mind today, especially when it surrounds this narcissist, especially if this person was a heavy partier. I feel like this, let's see. Yeah, this person was someone who was not, like, definitely in their shadow, okay? And that hurt this person. It could have been a Virgo. I feel like a Virgo energy, an older male Virgo energy, is the one that hurt this water sign. And because they couldn't plant their seeds of doubt into this person's mind. And so like they just had to take them out because this person wasn't listening to them and going along with what they wanted. So it's kind of like if you don't go along with the crowd, you're going to be outed and taken out. And somebody wasn't listening to this. So this Pisces, I'm hearing this Pisces especially, wasn't listening to his intuition, and his guardian angel couldn't help him because the fact that he was doing drugs and in that energy, and this was a fated event. So his lineage could clear out all of this by doing the work. So if you're part of the lineage, you're able to clear out all this negative energy and capture his murderer because you're not accepting any of this negativity because you weren't a part of any of it. This happened when you were like a kid. Okay, this was all in divine timing, and this person was on the road to burnout anyways, but it's still not fair how they passed. Okay, and God isn't the reason why they passed, is because they sold their soul to the devil, and the devil took charge of this soul, is what I'm hearing. And that's why they went out in such a horrendous way. but it's still not karmic justice, right? So karmic justice is coming, but there's a lot of secrets and all these people that were involved. There's at least 5 people, 1 male. I'm seeing at least 3 women, 4 women, and a male. Maybe even one of the males are kind of feminine energy. But I'm seeing at least definitely 5 people could have been involved in this plot for hire murder scheme. There's secrets coming out surrounding this fire sign. It's a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, they are not a real emperor. Yeah, they're going to be caught up for this murder, I think. So I feel like a Virgo and someone who, they have earth and fire in their energy, but they're an older person now. Okay, because this happened in '96, so that, like I said, that's been a while. So they were in their prime when this happened, and they were partying and hanging out, and a fight broke out, and they just decided they were planning this anyways, and so this was like they were plotting on it, but then one night they just gave the look, and it all happened. But they had been plotting it because they'd been doing these meetups, so that's important. And it happened in Muleshoe, Texas, New Mexico, Texas. I don't know. It's Muleshoe. It's like on the way because, well, my dad and them used to stop at Muleshoe. How about that? Weird. Take a step back and listen deeply right now, though, because you have angelic protection and you have the key to clear this karmic lesson that is coming through, beautiful souls. Right now, you're being lent strength and guidance. Okay, so it's important to have love and light in your courage and bravery. Don't just be an ego and revenge. Okay, because that's not how we manifest. But there's news coming in. This person's definitely stuck. They for sticking this Pisces, I'm hearing this earth sign's going to be stuck. This fire sign's going to be stuck. They don't have this is not the sacred plan. This was the devil's plan, and the devil's plan got interrupted because remember, the devil has to ask permission from God to do anything, even the demons that these people are conjuring up. So listen to your intuition right now and know that these people are not your soulmates. So they're just trying to get you caught up because they don't want to get caught up. But God already has them on camera. God already has the evidence. He had it a long time ago. He's just been waiting for you to awaken so that you don't defend this person and they actually get their karmic justice. Because it's like every time they're supposed to get their karmic justice, they somehow get out of it because they tell their side of the story, but not the true side. The true side, they just tell the ego side so they can make you feel bad, and then they get out of it. And so they've been getting off, but Spirit's showing me divine timing right now. They're not transforming, and this is the last time they're going to do it. And high five to you. You're helping getting karmic justice. Lay down the burdens. These people that are spying on you, they're having a tower moment. You've got to be patient. It's all about training your mind and strengthening your mind, because the more less weak your mind is, the more that you can fight this. It's a mental battle with the devil is what I'm hearing. Lay down your burdens and feel, let this pain wash. I'm hearing let the rain cleanse you. So try not to take it personal and know you're about to come winning on the other side. Definitely let me know how this resonates, beautiful souls. I hope you have a great day. Know your guardian angels are with you, and definitely let me know if you have a story that you would like me to share with my viewers online to help get you some clarity on a passed over loved one of yours. You can send me an email. The link is on my page. Love and light, beautiful souls. Remember that I love you, your angels love you, and God definitely loves you. Don't give up today. Get karmic justice.